Wake up. Wait, are you late again? That alarm is screaming, your eyes burn. Your blanket suddenly feels like the greatest invention in human history. And somewhere between your fifth snooze and your 10th excuse, a dangerous thought sneaks into your brain. What if I just never had to sleep at all? No more alarms, no more dragging yourself out of bed like a zombie, no more wasting hours lying unconscious while the rest of the world keeps moving. Imagine it, 8 extra hours every single day. You could finish that project, learn a language, start a business, watch every show on your list, work out more, play more, live more. It sounds like a superpower. But what if you actually did it? What if one night you simply stopped sleeping and never went to bed again? How long would you last? Would you become more productive or completely fall apart? And when would your body finally say, enough? This is Hidden If, and here's what would happen if you stopped sleeping. The fantasy of never sleeping. Let's be honest, sleep can feel like a scam. You finally get free time and your body says, nope, shut everything down, go lie in the dark for 8 hours. On paper, sleep looks wildly inefficient. The average person spends about 1/3 of their life sleeping. That means decades of your existence are spent unconscious, drooling into a pillow, doing absolutely nothing. Or at least that's what it looks like. Because while you're asleep, your body is anything but inactive. Sleep is when your brain reorganizes itself. It's when memories get sorted. It's when your cells repair damage. It's when hormones get released. It's when your muscles recover. It's when your immune system resets. It's when your entire body quietly performs maintenance that keeps you alive. So, if you remove sleep from the equation, you're not just removing rest, you're removing repair, recovery, rebalancing, and eventually survival. Still, the first few hours might not seem so bad. First 24 hours, you feel weirdly amazing. Let's say you pull your first all-nighter. At first, it feels almost exciting. Maybe you're working on something important, maybe you're gaming, maybe you're studying, maybe you're just testing your limits. The sun comes up and somehow you're still functioning. In fact, after around 24 hours awake, you may even feel strangely energized. That's because your brain doesn't immediately collapse. Instead, it starts pumping out stress chemicals and reward signals to keep you going. You may feel more alert than expected, more talkative, even euphoric. It's like your brain sees the emergency and says, okay, fine, we're doing this the hard way. You may laugh more, talk faster, feel a temporary rush of confidence, but don't mistake that for strength. Because underneath that burst of energy, your system is already slipping. Your attention span shortens, your reaction time slows down, your judgment gets worse. In fact, after about 24 hours without sleep, your brain functions a lot like it would if you were drunk. So even if you feel okay, you're already impaired. You may forget what you were just doing, lose your train of thought mid-sentence, read the same sentence 5 times without understanding it, walk into a room and immediately forget why you're there. And that's just day 1. 48 hours. Your body starts fighting back. Now you've gone 2 full days without sleep. This is where things get ugly. Your brain is no longer improvising well. It's now running on fumes. Your mood becomes unstable. You're irritable, anxious, emotionally random. Small things become huge problems. A minor inconvenience might feel like a personal attack. Your body also starts struggling to regulate basic functions. Glucose metabolism gets disrupted, meaning your cells become worse at using energy. So even if you eat, your body doesn't handle that fuel properly. You start feeling drained, shaky, and mentally foggy. Your face changes too. Your skin loses color. Your eyes turn red and irritated. Dark circles deepen. Your expression starts to look hollow. And your brain? It begins slipping in and out of what are called microsleeps. These are terrifying. A microsleep is when your brain essentially forces tiny bursts of sleep on you, sometimes for just a second or two, even if your eyes are still open. That means you could be standing, talking, or driving, and your brain just goes offline. For a moment, you're gone. Then you snap back. You may not even realize it happened. At this point, productivity is no longer realistic. You are not becoming a superhuman. You are becoming a malfunctioning machine. 72 hours. Reality starts breaking. Now it's been 3 days, and this is where sleeplessness stops being tough and starts becoming dangerous. Without enough REM sleep, the stage associated with dreaming, emotional processing, and brain restoration, your mind starts breaking down the boundary between waking life and dreams. That means hallucinations. You may see shadows moving in the corner of your eye, hear sounds that aren't there, think someone said your name when nobody did, see shapes, flickers, faces, movement. At first, it's subtle. Then it gets worse. Your thoughts become disorganized. Conversations get harder to follow. Your memory becomes unreliable. You may feel detached from your body, like you're watching yourself from outside. And physically, your body is in deep trouble too. It's been burning through energy reserves non-stop. With no real recovery time, it starts cannibalizing its own resources. Your system becomes more catabolic, meaning it begins breaking down tissue instead of rebuilding it. If you've been training at the gym, this is terrible news. Muscle recovery depends heavily on sleep. Growth hormone, tissue repair, protein synthesis, all of that suffers without it. So while you stay awake trying to gain more time, your body is quietly losing ground. You are no longer operating normally. You are deteriorating in real time. After several days, your entire system starts failing. Keep going, and the damage spreads everywhere. Your immune system weakens fast. Sleep is one of the most important tools your body has for immune defense. Without it, your body becomes worse at fighting infection, inflammation increases, and ordinary illnesses become much more dangerous. A virus that would normally be minor can hit harder. Recovery slows down. Your body becomes more vulnerable. Your hormones also go off balance. Hunger hormones become disrupted, making you crave more food, especially sugar and high-calorie junk, while your body becomes worse at processing it. Stress hormones stay elevated. Blood pressure can rise. Heart strain increases. Your coordination gets worse. Your reflexes get slower. Your decision-making gets more reckless. At this stage, you wouldn't just be tired. You'd be mentally unstable, physically weakened, emotionally volatile, and dangerously impaired. And the worst part is, your brain may no longer be able to judge how bad things really are, which means you may think you're doing better than you actually are. That's one of the most dangerous parts of sleep deprivation. It steals your ability to measure your own decline. Here's the scary question. Could a human actually stay awake forever? No. Your body is not designed for endless wakefulness. There have been rare and extreme cases of people staying awake for many days, but the longer this goes on, the more dangerous it becomes. Eventually, severe sleep deprivation can contribute to organ stress, immune collapse, psychosis-like symptoms, cardiovascular strain, and total body dysfunction. Your heart suffers, your brain suffers, your metabolism suffers, your immune defenses collapse, your mental state unravels. And even if death doesn't happen immediately, your body will keep moving toward crisis, because sleep is not optional. It's biological law. You can ignore hunger for a while, you can ignore comfort, you can push through pain. But sleep? Sleep always collects its debt, and it charges interest.